Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW TBC Classic and our Shaman Hardmode playthrough. Today we're going to head south of Ratchet here where we're starting out, and we're going to work on Stolen Silver and Raptor Heads. We also have Prowler Claws. If we see any Prowlers we will take them out, but I don't think there are going to be many over this way. Eventually we're going to head up to the north to deal with Samoflange, which is green. So that's going to be something that we have to do soon. I also turned in the quest to Gazlo and we picked up Stolen Booty. We need to retrieve the shipment of boots and telescopic lenses for Gazlo. These, I'm pretty sure, are going to be down by the pirates. The first arrived by caravan from Duratar, but the second was bound by ship. Head down to the pirate camp and see if you can find them. We're gonna do that when we go down to Northwatch. For now, we're gonna try to head to the south and see if we can find raptors. Oh, then again, we have a lot of prowlers here. Maybe we could work on these prowlers. The quest said that they would be to the west, southwest of Crossroads, but let's try some of these guys. We'll get Flame Tongue weapon going. We have a shield now, so we should take less damage than we've been taking recently. With any luck. That does seem to be a little better. And for those of you who are interested, they announced the dates for the World of Warcraft Season of Mastery, the Fresh Start servers. Name reservations are going to be open on the 11th of November, and the servers are going to be up at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on the 16th of November. So as soon as I can do my name reservation and pick a realm, I will let you guys know, probably in a video, like a update video, short one. Just letting you know what my plans are and where we'll be playing at. I would love to see you guys on the server that we choose if you are planning to play. And as far as like Horde or Alliance, I'm going to be thinking about all that stuff. I would, as always, love to hear from you guys. Right now, it's kind of between... I don't know. It's hard to say, right? I mean, I have a lot of ideas. I don't know how much I should talk about them right now. Because anything I say now can and will change, but my thought process had been either a human warrior or an undead priest. It's kind of like our choices between the two factions. Let's get a heal in here before we pull anything else. Okay, maybe 2 heals. I'm kind of curious if we check these other tall grass areas, if we'll find the 1 or 2 more prowlers that we're going to need. Let's just have a little look. I see one off in the distance over here. Alright, there we go. We got a target. Might be able to find a quicker way over this mountain range, and at the same time we can fight some of the raptors up here. We do need intact raptor horns. And I think if we go on the human warrior, we're going to do mining and blacksmithing. If we go on the shadow priest, we're going to do tailoring and enchanting. And like overall, my plan for leveling is basically what it's always been, is that, you know, I'm probably going to play for about an hour a day. And I'll either be slicing that up into 2 different videos, or I'll just be leaving it as kind of like a longer video. Up to you guys which you prefer. Sometimes YouTube hates when I try to put longer videos up, and it takes forever for YouTube to buffer them into the resolution that I have them set to. Which means like, it might upload because I have an amazing internet speed, but then YouTube has to process it and fully digest it, I guess, before it will be available in the HD that I put it in, which is I try to publish everything in 4K. And sometimes it's really inconvenient to have to wait for YouTube because it could take 2 hours for them to finish, or it could take a day. And it kind of seems to be based on how big the file is, but also kind of random. But the smaller files, like the half-hour videos, are usually around 18 to 20 gigs. And those I can usually get YouTube to process pretty quickly. Sometimes the longer ones take much more time than that. And what happens with that sometimes is I'll have an hour-long video that could go up, but YouTube will not be done processing it that day and like fully getting it into the resolution I need it to be in to feel like putting it live. So a video that might go up today won't go up till tomorrow because it's one of those bigger videos and YouTube is taking its sweet time. So that's kind of the downside of making the longer videos consistently. These raptors have no intact horns, I'm realizing. And I don't know if that's by design or just chance. Oh, he called for help. Oh, he called for lots of help. He called for lots and lots of help. And what seemed like a good area to kill raptors in has suddenly become incredibly dangerous. I don't really want to abandon this plateau, but we're about to not have an option. Okay, we're out of combat. Let's take a quick breather here. Okay, we should be okay. We're probably going to pull this one, but that would be fine. Okay, he didn't pull. We got really lucky. Jumping down over here might have killed us if we weren't really careful about it. And aggroing 3 raptors certainly would have killed us. But yeah, basically I'm going to play for about an hour a day. That's about all the time that I can spare World of Warcraft right now. And we're going to see if an hour a day is enough time to actually enjoy the Season of Mastery, which kind of is starting to feel like the season of speedrunning to get to endgame, but maybe it won't be like that. I don't know. Maybe they'll have done enough with the leveling that it will feel fine to play for an hour or so a day. That's kind of what I'm hoping, because honestly, are there a lot of people who want to sit down and play WoW Classic for like 4 or 5 hours a day? Like, I enjoy the game, but I can't really imagine spending that much time on it. Especially for content that you've seen it all before and it's only going to have moderate changes to the actual content. And the only real content changes are happening in the raids. They're changing some of the mechanics, they're adding some mechanics back in, and buffing some of those raid encounters. So until you get to that point, it's all going to be the same stuff that you've seen, however many times you've seen it. And we're going to basically be playing the same way that we've always played, which is that we're not going to be using add-ons. I probably won't be reading all of the quests. Honestly, we've read all the quests so many times before. That being said, if there's a particularly interesting quest chain, I will read. And if we just don't know what the heck we're doing on a quest, I will read it then. I'll probably be skimming the objectives more than anything else. but I don't plan to be reading the body of every single text box that comes up. That's going to be the one thing that kind of saves us time and maybe makes that hour a day what it needs to be to get us to the end game. Because yeah, what we've kind of learned with World of Warcraft Classic is you do need to be a part of the initial first 2 waves or so of people that hit endgame if you want to participate in dungeons properly. And by properly, I mean by doing them with a group and not paying for a boost. They're doing a lot in the Season of Mastery to get rid of level boosting, but getting into a raid group that's selling slots to people, that's probably still going to be a thing. Let's do Stone Skin Totem and Searing Totem here to see if we can get these guys down. If we kill this first one, I will heal. Alright, let's do that, and let's do a potion. Alright, let's get it. Well, yeah, let's get a heal off. That should be fine. Okay. These guys are level 16, so this decision was a little bit iffy. But we did it. We even got one whole intact raptor horn out of it. So go us. And now we need to drink. And yeah, that timetable for the release stuff, I mean, obviously it's right around when Endwalker comes out. So, I mean, I gotta assume if you're someone who wants to go hard into Final Fantasy, you are not gonna put those plans aside to come back for the Season of Mastery. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I'm pretty sure the Stolen Silver is back here. Then again, I also am kind of getting this feeling that it's not. I have this weird feeling that I have almost like a deja vu, like I have fought to the back of this place before and not found the Stolen Silver. Maybe we want to take a look at the quest. Grouping in Nest south of Ratchet, known as the Raptor Grounds. Go to this Raptor... I mean, if these aren't Raptor Grounds, I don't know what is. We are definitely to the south of Ratchet. Okay, Raptor Grounds. Well, that solves it, doesn't it? Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking of then, but this seems like it should be the place. That being said... I don't really want to keep pulling these groups of 2, but am I going to have a choice in that? We could try to pull this one back here. And we can just hope that he doesn't call for help. I'm glad we have a shield. I can imagine that fighting these guys without a shield would probably lead to our quick demise. I don't like how they're looking at us, but we're going to try to stay to our left. And between the priest and the warrior, guys, I'm honestly leaning towards the warrior just because I want to tank. And one of the biggest reasons why I want to tank is because I want to have some control over the pace at which the group moves. Now that being said, not every group follows their tank, but it's better than just kind of being strung along sometimes as a healer when you get a tank that has zero regard for anyone's mana pool. Not really something that I'm too interested in dealing with. Alright, let's get that one down. We're gonna pop a quick heal. Maybe 2 heals would be better. Maybe 3 heals would be better. Are we gonna do a 3rd heal? Yes, we are. We're going to drink one of our 2 milks to top off our mana pool here before we do anything else. And yeah, I'm kind of worried that we have to take on all 3 of these guys. I don't see any silver for us to click on. That's kind of the worrisome part of this. What I might do is tag one of these guys and try to pull him out on his own and let the other 2 leash. So let's crank a little bit of damage into this front one, and then we will run. And then we will throw, like, a flame shock at him. Oh, we pulled him on his own. How did that happen? Those other 2 were not interested at all. And that suits me just fine. I am okay with that. Okay, let's do a bandage. Now, this next group, we are going to get them both together, so we're going to need totems. I'd love some indication that the silver is back here. I'm getting this weird feeling that I've done all this before, and the silver hasn't been here, and now we're doing it again. Okay, well, let's just clear them out and see what happens. That was a huge resist that we didn't need, and that we didn't want and never wanted. I'm going to use the other potion that we have to try to conserve some of our mana here. Whew, okay, it is back here. I just wasn't really able to click on it from back there, so that's good. I'm glad that this wasn't all for nothing. Stolen silver. We have the stolen silver, we have the prowler claws. We don't have all the intact raptor horns that we might want. Let's go try to find a few more raptors. And take care of this. Maybe we'll have to deal with these 2 over here. Let's come out this way and see if we have any respawns or any raptors out on their own. Okay, we do have a couple. They're not on their own, though. Either way, we're looking at pulling them as a group, which is not ideal. That being said, we could make our way back up the mountain. You are an aggressive plane strider. I'm gonna get away from you. We don't need you. We could go back up the mountain. That's almost as dangerous as just taking them on out here. Let's hope that we don't get like 2 resist on our spells this time. Oh, we pull him on his own. That's great. He didn't come with his buddy. Alright, let's pull him back a little bit more then. They have some kind of range that they can call for help. But they don't always do it. Okay, that's 4 horns. We need 1 more. What are the odds he has it? Probably not that great. Alright, so what do we want to do? We could stay here and fight the two inside. We could run up the mountain. Maybe we run up the mountain. We're gonna have to head back that way anyhow. The great thing, at least, about the experience boost in the Season of Mastery is like 40% is like kind of a game changer. It isn't huge, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow us to not have to zone hop. Which in Vanilla Classic, you really want to zone hop if you want to keep abreast of the questing in each zone. We're not going to have to worry about that, so that's going to make it a much smoother experience, I think. If we go Human Warrior, I know those areas pretty well at this point. And so we should have a pretty smooth pathway as far as leveling goes. I feel like the Horde has more access to better early dungeons, like having Ragefire Chasm right in Orgrimmar, and then having Wailing Caverns right outside the Barrens, basically. I feel like they're set up a little bit better to do dungeons. The Stockades is kind of lame. And it's not all lower level stuff in there either. And then there's the Dead Mines, which is a really good dungeon, but it's a little ways out of the way. Obviously, with the Summoning Stones being active, and them being able to be used to summon players, that's not as big of a deal. As long as a couple of people in the group can get there. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe Human Warrior. We could go Undead Warrior, but it just seems weird. I also want to start our Warrior in an area where there's going to be a lot of ore. And I don't know that Tirisfal Glades has a lot of ore. They have a lot of herbs, so if we wanted to do like herbalism alchemy on a character, that would be a great place to start. It just doesn't seem like a great place to start a blacksmith. I'm pretty sure the human zones are the best as far as getting ore. Oh, hi there! There's a big resist on our Earth Shock there. Not good. Let's try it again. There we go. I wonder if because these guys are lower level, like maybe they don't even have the horns. Is that a possibility? I think I'm gonna kill like maybe one or two more, and then maybe we have to go back down. Yeah, maybe we head back down. These guys don't seem to be dropping the horns. They are much lower levels, so potentially they were never going to drop the horns. Some of these quests go back to the Crossroads. I think one or two goes back to Ratchet. We can hearth back to the Crossroads, and then we can always fly over to Ratchet and get the ones there turned in. Not a big deal. So let's run back down here, and we'll fight the higher level guys. What expansion was it that the Shaman got the one button to drop all their totems? I want that. I want to queue up all my totems, and then I want to press the one button to lay down one of each type. Okay, let's hold up a minute. I thought we were going to be able to grab this guy, but now he's pathing into those other two, so let's wait for him to come back this way. Alright, we're going to pull this one, just because I don't really know what they're doing, but let's just get this one over here away from the others while we can. Well, that was a little too close for comfort. And we also have not gotten our last horn yet. We'll drink this last water, get some mana back before we take on this last raptor over here, and I hope he drops the horn and we can hearth out of here. Couple of close calls here today. Alright, let's hearth home, shall we?
Strength and honor.
Stolen silver turns in here. Rambling boots. Well, that's neat. We can't use them, so we're going to take the seller's leggings and sell them.
Go forth with honor.
What do you need?
And then she wants us to kill Akiyaki. Blow the horn. I'm pretty sure I know where he is.
Farewell.
I think we need to go up over here somewhere. So we have other quests to do in the north around the sludge fen, and we can pair this along with it. We can go up here. There's a pile of bones. We blow the horn, sorry, and then like a white tiger pops out, right? That being done, I'm pretty sure intact raptor horns is going to Ratchet. Yeah, okay, let's take a quick flight.
What do you need? Down.
And I guess with them announcing the release date of the Season of Mastery, there probably aren't going to be a lot more significant changes outside of the raid tuning and raid changes. I feel like if there were going to be any more leveling changes or class changes or anything in the actual world, we would have already heard about it. You know, because they only have a few more weeks to get everything implemented and ready to go live. So we've probably seen all the drastic changes we're going to see for this season. Yeah. And maybe if this goes well, maybe they'll do more changes in the next season. Then again, that's going to be an entire year away. So when you think about that, like a year for me is a long time to have a season. A lot of things can happen in a year. I guess when you are a game developer, you kind of live in a bubble of your development pipeline, and it takes like 5-6 years sometimes for a new game to come out, and years for an expansion. Maybe you just like have a weird concept of time. But to me, playing in a year-long season is a long time for a game, for a seasonal model. We're going to take... Oh, we're going to get both of these. By our rules, we can't equip the cloak. So we are going to do that. More smart drinks. Bring 6 potions of wailing essence. We'll take this. I'm not quite sure what it is about. We're going to equip the cloak because we can. And we need to get some more water and stuff. We need to empty our bags. Let's head up over to the inn. As far as leather working, not really a whole lot we can do. Not really a whole lot we could do. We need coarse thread is the main reason why. Who's in here? Trade supplies, look at that.
I got what you need.
Let's get a bunch of these. Oh, 20, we can buy a stack of 20. Let's sell everything we don't need. That is about all we can do. Okay, that's better. Now we can actually work on some skill ups here. I think we just want to get to 70. Because then I'm going to have to check back in Orgrimmar and see if we can learn. I'm pretty sure at 70 we could learn a new pattern, and then again at level 75 we could learn another pattern. Maybe we just let this go to 75, we max it out. And then the next thing we'll do with our leatherworking is visit the trainer, learn the new rank, learn the new patterns, hopefully have some leather on us by then so we can make the new patterns, and kind of go from there. Alright, there's 75. We are not going to make that last one. We are going to go ahead and sell all of these. Alright, there we go. Let's take ourselves over to the inn. And I think this is going to be a good time to take a little bit of a break. It's a little bit of a short one, guys, so I apologize for that. But it is well timed here. I think the next thing we'll do is I'll take us up to Orgrimmar, we'll learn our leatherworking, and then we're going to head north. We have Samaflange to the north. We have Miner's Fortune, the Cat's Eye Emerald is somewhere up there. Venture Company Overseers or Enforcers. Northeast of the Sludge Fen. And then we just got Ekiyaki, which is going to be somewhere to the north as well. So that's kind of what we'll do. We'll start off in Orgrimmar. I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably just run over. We could probably run over and find ourselves right in this area is where we want to be. So yeah, that'll be the plan for next time, guys. Let me know what you think about the Season of Mastery and what your plans are for the season. Like I said, I'll let you all know as soon as the servers are up to do the name reservations, what server I will be on, and hopefully I'll have decided our, our faction and race and class by then. But yeah, let me know what you think. As always, thank you for being here with me today. I really appreciate the continued support on the series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.